Welcome back to our interviews with the Kent Union Sabbatical Officers. I'm joined by the big man himself, Rory Murray, President on Campus. How you doing, Rory?
President on Campus, never heard of that before.
Now you have President on Campus. That'll be
Campuses.
Campuses.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Canterbury, Medway,
Tonbridge,
Brussels.
Paris, Brussels, Athens, Rome.
How many of them have you been to?
2 so far.
You
We're
planning
going
on
to visit 2 more.
Oh wow, which ones?
Brussels and Paris.
Okay.
Because we're just about to start running all the elections for Brussels campus and start actually running their student committees, one of our student committees, which is really exciting actually, really exciting. And then we're hoping to see some stuff at Paris as well.
Because I know myself as a student on the Canterbury campus, I don't feel too much of a connection even to Medway, let alone to the Athens campus.
I think it's about them different experiences, and I think we should be really proud that they've each got their distinct identity and celebrate that really.
That's really good.
Okay, bit of gossip for you before you start this.
That's an insider. So it's Freshers Week, of course. How are you finding Freshers Week?
It has been amazing. I am absolutely knackered, but it has been amazing. 5,500 students moved on Saturday and Sunday.
I know, right?
And it's been...
And Saturday was...
Saturday was the worst weather. Apparently it's the first time it's rained on the Rivals Weekend in 15 years.
Really?
Apparently so.
I mean, we're not going to point fingers, but if we were...
I can't take responsibility for that. Not taking responsibility for the rain. We cannot control the weather. Even though lots of people think we can, it's not something we can do.
And we, so one thing I did, which only one of them ever got aired, was we did 5-word interviews with the Sabbs during Campus by Night. But you weren't around a campus.
No.
You were doing a charity.
I was doing a charity sleep out at the cathedral grounds. I made a beautiful hut that definitely wasn't like in hut shape in the morning. It was a Rory shape, but it was beautiful. Raised nearly £300 for catching lives.
Wow.
Porch light. And yeah, it was a bit of a wet night, but it was great.
I was about to say, you didn't pick the best night for it.
Yeah, the whole way up to it, the whole run up was like great, sunny, beautiful weather. Everyone was like, it'll be great. Saturday home, got soaked before I even got there, got soaked there, had a beautiful shower Sunday morning and came back for day 2.
Oh, lovely. What has been your highlights of the fun?
I think my highlight today actually has to be performance area at Freshers Fair. It's the first time we've done it in the current format, and it's just been amazing to see so many of our amazing groups perform, celebrate, hundreds of people watching them. Actually, it's a real step change for Freshers Fair, and I'm really excited by that.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's what allows us to build on it for the future.
Because we've had ballroom, we've had pole,
lacrosse, korfball.
I know fencing's coming up.
Yes.
That's dating.
Personally excited that way.
I know. We'll try and be quick so you can get there for fencing. So, can you tell us anything about your freshers?
Yeah.
How is it? Compare this to your freshers.
So this is my 5th freshers, as I keep having to remind myself because I'm old. My 5th freshers, well, Rumford Bar existed.
Oh God.
That happened. That was a thing in my first year. And the attic existed. Both now no things. It was great. I remember signing up to Freshers Fair, signing up to every society under the roof. Still get emails from my old student account.
Did you sign up to student media?
No, I never did. No, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I signed up our old program manager to Pole Fitness, but now I'm program manager, so I now get those emails.
We're going to have to give it a go and do a special show.
Maybe we will.
No, you have to commit to doing a special show then.
Because you've said that, Rory, we will.
In fact, I might even come along. I'll get the Sabbs to come along.
No, we do.
There we go.
Get in contact with that. Okay, so moving on to more of the subject of you being president.
Yeah.
So, you've been preparing over the last few months.
Yeah.
So, what have you been doing leading up to?
Huge range of stuff really. I think the biggest thing is about going from one team where there was 4 second Sabbs and me as the baby to being total opposite. It's been quite weird for me. But it's been really...
You're the senior Sabb.
I know, I'm the OAP as I keep being called.
Especially with Dave around.
Yeah, precisely, Dave's older than me, so just for the record. No, it's been great, really exciting, worked on some really exciting projects, some stuff that we can't get to talk about, but some stuff that we'll be able to talk about in the next few months, which is really exciting. Started working on my priority campaigns, which is stuff around getting funding and the plans to have a student union building, which is starting to get progress on, which is really exciting.
What's about the school that
Up for discussion, but around Central Plaza area.
In the centre of the plaza?
Not quite in the Central Plaza, but around this beautiful area somewhere.
Accessible?
Yes. And on main campus, and we're really excited about that. So some of that, stuff around Parkwood building, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll have some really exciting news around Natural Share. And then my big thing, which I was really excited about, is stuff around employability. And creating some real employability options around campus, actually looking at how we can create things like graduate programs, more internship programs, and some really exciting stuff around that. So that's all that sort of stuff happening. Been finishing off a few projects that I had in my old job, pass them over to Clara and just touching up, finishing touches. Stuff like Set the Wide Zero Tolerance, which again, some really exciting news will come up in the next few weeks.
How's that? That's an interesting question, because usually when there's the handover,
Yeah.
so we spoke to Dave about his handover was Jack, and now he's very much been so. Jack's had to hand over his stuff and move on. Is it weird to hand over your stuff to Clara, and is it hard to not just go, I wouldn't do it that way?
Of course it's hard, like naturally it's hard, but actually I think me and Clara have done it really well. Clara's been like, yeah, you can carry that.
Clara said the same thing.
Well, no, you have to ask her, won't you? I think Clara's like, no, actually I want to raise that, actually, yeah, you can finish that off. I think it's working.
Yeah.
Who knows? Clara might tell you a different story.
We'll ask.
Yeah, ask her, you never know.
We'll probably air that one before this one. Okay, so also, what you're excited about finishing in the next few months? So your first half term.
Yeah. So I'm really excited around some stuff we're doing around citywide zero tolerance sexual harassment. Like genuinely excited. Like we're leading in the UK the licensing policy on that. So that's really, really exciting. I can't wait to be able to talk about that more fully. Some really exciting stuff around rent prices. Some really exciting, and I think we've done a really good negotiations for students, and I'm really excited about being able to talk about that in the near future. But I think most importantly, it's about actually like making sure our engagement's amazing. Because actually, being a student union is all about our members, and if our members aren't engaged, then what's the point? But actually, engagement is absolutely amazing, and all the events so far this year have shown that we're going to have an amazing year.
Yeah, the amount of people out there at Freshers Fair now, especially I think with the performance area, it's really.
And like KGSA, Graduate School Association, have had turnout of up to 180 people at all their events,
Really?
which is just unheard of, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's a real testimony to the amount of work our student volunteers are doing.
Yeah.
So everyone thinks we do all the work, we really don't. Everyone else does the work, and we get to take credit for it. But like we actually couldn't do it without our students.
Okay, so moving on to like a wider scope.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to for the year?
For the year, I think. Oh, it's a very difficult question. I think it's going to be watching some really exciting campaigns take shape, such as stuff around like the cocoa for education, which some of the other subs are working on, and then how that sort of feeds in for me, my employability angle, and yeah, a whole host of stuff really.
Yeah.
I think at the moment I'm just too buzzing about freshers to think about, but they're on Friday at the moment.
Okay. So we'll talk to you on Saturday. You'll just
Probably
be like,
Monday.
so much I haven't done.
Probably Monday when I've recovered from freshers.
Okay. Are you going to Freshers Ball?
I haven't ruled it out yet.
Okay. So we may see it Freshers.
You may see me at Freshers Bill.
Okay. So now this may be a bit of a tough question, but we all know that the elections are a very weird thing. It's a time where all you can really do is make promises, and we know that because you were elected from welfare up to Pretty, you sort of had more of an idea than the others of the process. But is there anything that you promised leading up to elections that at this point you're now starting to think may not be as feasible as it was?
No, it's a short answer.
That's a good answer.
But I think like naturally everything, like things take time. So actually a lot of the work I start this year, people start before me, will see the fruition from 3 or 4 years time. So I think actually everything on my hands today will hopefully happen or will be put in. But I do expect that a lot of it won't happen during my time here, but it will happen in the future.
Okay.
And I think that's really important as we start talking about legacy work more, because actually there's only so much you can do in a year. And actually by the time you hammer it, you've got 9 months to make it happen.
Yeah.
So actually I think lots of stuff I'm really excited about, some really big stuff on there. That definitely won't happen during my time here. But I really hope and I'm really positive that will happen 2 or 3 years after I leave. That would be amazing.
Okay, fantastic. Well, that's a really positive answer to that question. So I'm going to let you go back down and watch the fencing.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for coming to talk to us.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you about pole fitness.
You can, yes.
We might both give it a go.
We will. Done.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rory Murray. I've been George Stiles. This is KTV.